Hey guys! Angel here from MakingBabyTaylor, and today I'm here to talk to you about cloth diapering and where does the poop go? I know that this is a really common question for people thinking about cloth diapering. Also a question for people not thinking about cloth diapering, who just think it's really gross and wondering what the heck we're thinking because they don't want poop in their washing machine. If you have a newborn who's exclusively breastfed, you can put the soiled diapers directly into the wash without having to rinse them or anything first, because exclusively breastfed poop is water soluble, so it'll wash right out and not make your washing machine really gross and all that. Well, usually when people think about poop in their washing machine, they're thinking about toddler poop, which is solid and disgusting. So I'm here to talk about the various ways that you can deal with that poop so you can decide which way is right for you. Now, for the purposes of this video, I am going to have some fake poop to kind of demonstrate some of the methods. I am not going to show you real poop because that's really gross and no one really wants to see that. So don't worry about it. I'm not showing you real poop. I'm actually using peanut butter just for these demonstrations, just to give you an idea of just how poop kind of behaves when you're doing these things to it. The first way to do it is to use flushable / disposable liners on your diapers. You can purchase these by the roll from various cloth diaper retailers. There's a lot of different brands that do it. Bummies, Grovia, Diaper Junction, so on and so forth. They are in these thin sheets that are kind of look like fabric softener sheets, and you lay it into the diaper before you put it on your baby, and then if they happen to poop, it'll kind of catch that poop for you. If they only pee through that diaper, you can wash it and reuse it if you want to kind of cut down on the cost of using the liners. Now, the benefit to that is it's less expensive than some of the methods like having a diaper sprayer. The downside to it is it is creating more waste in one way or another, whether you flush them or throw them away, and they aren't always the most effective. I used them shortly and I didn't really care for them because they tended to bunch up inside the diaper, and so a lot of times poop was still getting onto the diaper itself anyway, so I kind of didn't see the point in using it if I still had to get poop off the diaper. But it was nice for when we were out and about using cloth, especially the days that we took Caledon to Disneyland, so that I didn't have to worry about carrying around a poop in my wet bag all day long. Another way that you can do it that doesn't cost anything is to do the dunk and the swish. You take the diaper, you dunk it in your toilet bowl, and you kind of swish it around and you kind of flush it, but be sure to hold on to your diaper when you flush so it doesn't flush down the toilet. I have heard stories of women flushing their diaper or insert down the toilet. The force of the flush will help get even more poop off the diaper. The upside to this is it doesn't cost you anything, and it is a relatively effective way of getting the poop off the diaper eventually. The downside is it's gross. I mean, you're getting your hands all up in the toilet and the poop's getting everywhere and the button, and yeah, it's really up close and personal with your kids' poop. And sometimes some of the more stickier poops, it's really hard to get it off that way. The third way to do it is to use something like a spatula. Obviously you want to use a designated spatula that's only for this purpose and not for anything else, especially food. But you just scrape off the poop and get it into the toilet bowl. This is especially great when poop is really sticky and thick like peanut butter, where you can't really get it off any other way very effectively. Now, once your baby is older, you might hear people talk about ploppable poop. Now let me tell you, I don't really experience ploppable poop with my kids. Maybe it's because I breastfeed them into late toddlerhood, so the breast milk maybe makes their poop not quite as solid, but theoretically, if your baby's poop is completely solid, you can kind of just plop it right off the diaper, and then you're good to go to wash it, you know, if there's only just a tiny bit of residue left. Alright, so now that we talked about the low-cost ways to take care of the poop, now here are some ways that I feel are more effective but will cost you a little bit more. Now, you can buy a diaper sprayer. There are many diaper sprayers on the market that you can connect right up to your toilet to the water source coming from the wall, and then you just spray your diaper down with that sprayer to get the poop off and into your toilet. a little bit less contact with the poop itself, and it's a great way to get it off the diaper effectively so that your washing machine can finish the job in getting the diaper clean. Most diaper sprayers that are marketed as diaper sprayers run in about the $50 to $60 range. There's a few that are a little bit less expensive, like the one that I currently have after my first one broke. Now, to be fair, I bought that secondhand from a mom who used it for a couple years, and then I used it for almost 3 years before it broke, so they do last a long time. Now, I want to give you a couple of tips on how you can get the best use out of your diaper sprayer. First tip is, especially if you have one with really good water pressure, it's gonna spray back everywhere, especially if, at certain angles and whatnot. So there is something on the market for that. It's called Spray Pal. It kind of shields the water from spraying all over the room and at you and all of that. That is a little bit spendy though. I did something really cheap. I got a bucket and I cut out the bottom of it and I put that in the toilet bowl, and that helps shield that water, and it only cost me $1 at the dollar store. It's not quite as fancy and effective as a Spray Pal, but it's better than nothing, let me tell you. Now, for getting those really stubborn poops off the diaper, I found that always having the sprayer kind of moving back and forth, side to side, up and down, helps kind of get it loose. Also, changing the distance of the sprayer to the diaper back and forth, further away and closer. If there's really stubborn areas, and especially on like the leg gussets where the poop kind of gets stuck in there, it's kind of gross, but I will take the diaper sprayer, put it right up against it and kind of scrub a little, and that gets it all off. But I use a Lysol wipe or Clorox wipe to disinfect the head of the sprayer after I do that. Now, the downside to the toilet diaper sprayers is, aside from the cost, is since it's hooked up to the water supply to your toilet, it's cold water. And in the winter, it's really cold water, and it can be really cold on your hands, which really sucks. So this brings me to the product that I have been using for the past week, which I received because of Thomason.com. I received it for free just for testing and review purposes. I did not receive any other compensation for writing a review on Amazon for this product or talking about it to you on this video today. And as always, my opinions are completely my own, 100% honest and unbiased, whether I pay full price or not. That said, this product is amazing. It's marketed as a bidet. If you don't know what a bidet is, it's something that you can use either with toilet paper or as an alternative to toilet paper to really get yourself clean, if you know what I mean. This bidet is special though. Instead of being hooked up to the toilet or as a separate fixture that it's also like a toilet, you hook it up to your sink. Because it's hooked up to your sink, you can use warm water, which is a lot more comfortable. Also, hotter water tends to be more effective in getting poop off the diaper too, so that's definitely an added bonus. My favorite thing about it is the water pressure is amazing. The toilets that we have here in this house really suck, and the water pressure I have on the toilet diaper sprayer is awful. It's really not strong at all. But because I have this bidet diaper sprayer attached to the sink, man, that baby has so much water pressure. I really especially need to have that shield, otherwise water goes everywhere from just the sheer force of it hitting the diaper and spraying back. And the best part is the price point is not really that high. It's actually less expensive than a lot of cloth diapers on the market, and I feel like it's not only more effective and more comfortable. I found it to be easier to install than the toilet one. You have to turn on the sink and flip the lever before you can spray it, so it's less likely that the kids will get into it and spray water all over the bathroom, which is nice. You can still use your sink as normal, which is really cool too. Lastly, for all you pregnant moms or brand new moms out there, I think that this will be a wonderful product to have during those postpartum days. Instead of having to fill up a Peri bottle with warm water and use that to squirt yourself, you can just turn on the warm water in your sink and get this bidet, and there you go. You got that there to help instead of the Peri bottle. So I think having this product, if we do in fact have a third baby, it will be so nice to have postpartum to use it for that purpose as well. So this is definitely a product that you can get a lot of use out of even when your cloth diapering days are over. If you're interested in checking out the SmarterFresh water bidet system, I'm going to link that down in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. So once you have the poop off your diaper, whichever one of those ways that you do it, then you just put it into your wet bag or diaper pail until it's wash day, and then you throw it in and do your whole wash routine just like that. So very, very little, if any, actual poop is going into your washing machine. And once you do your wash routine, if your diapers are clean, your washing machine is clean. Besides, here's what I say to people who are not cloth diapers, who get grossed out by the idea. I mean, if your kid has an accident and pees the bed, or they're not so liberal with the toilet paper and they have some skin marks on their underwear, do you throw those things away, or do you put them in your washing machine and wash them? That's what I thought. So those things, poop and pee, is going in your washing machine regardless anyway. So using it for cloth diapering is not any more gross than any other laundry I do. So I hope that helped. Please give me a thumbs up if it did. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions about any of these methods. While you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my other videos, especially cloth diapering videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! It has more coverage than those two, and it also leaves a beautiful dewy, glowy kind of finish, which is fabulous, especially for summer. So I use this most days when I just don't need as much coverage, and then I just use this straight without a primer. But on the days that I do want more coverage, I use this Kat Von D Lock-It liquid foundation, which is amazing. It just covers up everything. It makes my skin look amazing.